Welcome to Smart Learning. So we'll discuss the orthographic projections. So today's topic is orthographic projections. So first of all, we have to discuss the principal planes and quadrant views. We have to discuss the principal planes. Principal planes. Principal planes. Quadrant views. Quadrant views. We have to discuss the principal planes and quadrant views. So there is a 4 quadrants are there. First, second and third and fourth. First, second, third and fourth. And the two planes employed for the purpose of orthographic projections are called the reference planes or principal planes of projection. Principal planes or reference planes. They intersect each other of right angle. And the vertical plane of projection in the frontal of observer is usually denoted the letter VP. And it often called the frontal plane and denoted by the letter of FP also. And other plane is the horizontal plane of projection known as HP. And the line is which they intersect each in terms of reference line, and it is denoted by the letter X and Y, as we denoted the letter of X and Y of the reference plane. We have to denote the letter of horizontal line HP or reference line also. And the projection of on HP is called the top views. Only HP we have called as a top views. And here represent this is the first quadrant, second quadrant and third quadrant, and this one is fourth quadrant. Here vertical straight line we called as VP and horizontal line we called as HP. VP means vertical plane, HP means horizontal plane. And VP we have to project only the projection of views or frontal views, and horizontal planes we have to represent views are top views. So in the first quadrant, above HP and in front of the VP. In front of VP, above HP. And here above HP and behind VP. Here below HP, behind VP. Here also below HP, in front of VP. We called as 4 quadrants. Above HP, in front of VP, first quadrant. Above HP, behind VP, second quadrant. Below HP, behind VP, third quadrant. Below HP, in front of VP, fourth quadrant. These are the 4 quadrants. That is the principal plane and quadrants, quadrant views. This is called a quadrant views. And views, nothing but views are different, and there is a different views are there. So particularly here the 3 type of views. In that views there is a front view and top view, side views. Views are defined 3 types. There is a front view, top view and side views. So front views, it represent only VP. Front views, it represent only VP. Any diagram, any question, the front view means it represent only VP. Top view, it represent obviously HP. Why? Because VP is over, then remaining is HP. So top view means it represent only HP. If any question or anywhere you have to represent any top view or anywhere of view of the top view means it represent only HP line, that is horizontal line. Front view means only it represent VP, and side view it depends on the diagram, either right or left side. It depends on the diagram. And you have to mention the representation of views. You have to representation of views. Suppose this is the VP. VP means front view. So front view names, it is a represent a particular name. That is, the name is A prime, B prime, C prime, so on. Either A prime, B prime, C prime, either P, Q, P prime, Q prime, or Z prime. Anything you have to represent. We have to prime means VIPs, primes, frontal views. We have to represent primes. The top views means you have to represent the names of A, B, C, so on. Either P, Q, R, S, T. If frontal view means you have to represent the representation of view means you have to represent the name of primes. Any name you have to give the prime means that is a front view. Any normal you have to without prime means mention a normal name means that is a top view. And side views means you have to represent A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, D double prime, so on. You have to double prime means that is a side views. And there is a one representation is there, original views. Original views. So original views are, you have to mention capital A, B, capital C, capital D, so on. You have to represent original names. These are the front views, top views, side views, and original views. You have to represent, and it is represented. Okay. And conversion of 3D to 2D has, it's a very very important, most important of the conversion of 3D to 2D. Conversion of 3D to 2D. Always rotate HP 90 clockwise direction. Always rotate HP only 90 degrees clockwise only. This is a very very important. Always rotate 90 degrees clockwise direction. Means the clockwise direction you have to rotate clockwise direction in this direction, and this one is clockwise direction. In this direction you have to represent clockwise direction. And what is happened in the first, second, third, fourth quadrants in separate way. So first of all, first quadrant. So first draw a first quadrant only. This is the HP and this one is VP. And what is happened in the above HP in front of VP. So what is happened in the, we have to separately we have to discuss first quadrant, and first draw a first quadrant diagram. This is HP and VP, and above HP in front of VP, and this one is a reference line also. So HP also reference line and HP line, and HP always clockwise direction. Okay. And HP means top view, and VP means front view. And names, top view names A, B, C. Front view names represent the names of A prime, B prime, C prime. So draw a reference line X and Y. If clockwise direction 90 degrees, always rotate 90 degrees clockwise direction means it rotates means it comes downside. So then it represents that this is the reference line. So here I am drawing here reference line. Above is VP and below is HP. If clockwise direction moves from it, this HP line will comes downside and VP comes upside, and middle one is a reference line, HP and VP. And VP means front views, frontal view, and HP means top view. And here the front view names A prime, B prime, C prime. Here the top view names A, B, C. This is the first quadrant. Is if anything, what is happened in the first quadrant reference line above and below means the first quadrant above is VP and below is HP. and the move to the second quadrant. This is the second quadrant. Draw the second quadrant diagram. Only second quadrant diagram. Why? Because we have to discuss one by one. That's why second quadrant. Second quadrant is above HP and behind VP. Above HP, behind VP. This is the second quadrant. And the rules and regulation of 3D to 2D conversion, 90 degrees clockwise direction. If clockwise direction means it rotates upside. Both are in upside direction. So draw a reference line X and Y and both are in the upside. Means already the fixed of VP. If a 90 degrees clockwise direction means it rotates, HP is the above side. HP. And VP we have to discuss the frontal views, and HP means top view, and it represent the names A prime, B prime, C prime, and HP top view means A, B, C. And it depends on the distance, it will be reflect to VP either first or HP is the first. Depends on the problem, depends on the distance. We'll draw the diagram in the question. Yes, coming to the third quadrant. This is the third quadrant diagram. So below HP, behind VP. This is the third quadrant and it is direct to 90 degrees clockwise direction. Draw a reference line X and Y. It is rotate upside. Means definitely comes HP in above and VP will come down the downside of the reference line. HP nothing but top view and VP is nothing but frontal view. Top view the names of A, B, C, so on, and here the front view names A prime, B prime, C prime, so on. This is the third quadrant. Yes, coming to the fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant is below HP in front of VP and it is clockwise direction. So draw a reference line similarly from same for both three quadrants. So draw a reference line and always rotate 90 degrees means it comes downside. So already it's downside, already VP is there, that is a front view, and you have to rotate 90 degrees clockwise direction means HP also comes downside of the reference line. This is the reference line and reference HP means top view and VP means front view. Give the name of A prime, B prime, C prime, and here the top view means A, B, C. This is the four quadrants. What is happened in the four quadrants? This is the four quadrants. First quadrant and reference line above is VP, below is HP. Second quadrant, both are in the VP and HP, both are in upside. It depends on the distance. And third quadrant, above HP and below is VP. Fourth quadrant, both are in the downside. So here the only have to happen the both first quadrant and third quadrant is opposite and second quadrant and fourth quadrant is opposite. So consider four quadrants. It is opposite to first quadrant to third quadrant and the second quadrant to fourth quadrant. This is about the introduction part of the orthographic projection, principal planes of quadrants and views, conversion 3D to 2D, and what is happened in the quadrant wise, first, second, third and fourth. This is the introduction part. We'll discuss the next videos onwards. We have to discuss the direct problems, points, lines, planes.